In this tutorial video, I'm going to show you how to create a form for your website. There are a couple different scenarios where you might want to have a form on your website. You might want to have a newsletter sign up, or maybe a contact form where users can ask questions or send comments. Any number of different reasons why you would want to have a submission form on your website. So in order to get started creating a form, I need to come up here to the blue bar navigation, click Website, and then hover over Modules and come down here to Forms. On the Forms screen, we'll see that a couple on the sample site have already been created, but let's do a new one. And I'll show you how to do just kind of a basic Contact Us form. And then after seeing this example, you should be able to set up pretty much any form that you might need. So let's get started. We'll go ahead and fill out this initial title. We'll put a brief description, and then the notification email. This is the email address where we want all the submitted forms to be delivered to. So just as an example, we'll put in the support email address and click Save. And now we come to the screen where we can actually edit the form itself. And for this example, I'll just add one of each of these different types of form fields so you can get an idea of what the form is capable of. So the first one, let's add a text box, and we'll just ask the user to enter in their name, and we'll require that field. And then in the text area, this will allow us to receive an entire paragraph of submitted content. And we will also require that one. Now let's do a checkbox. Let's say so this way we're giving our users a quick and easy option. They can just check the box, and then we will know that we should add their email address to the list for our newsletter. Drop down. Let's do we'll just ask them quickly, actually, if they enjoyed their stay at our bed and breakfast. We'll require that one, and we'll give them the options either yes or no. They did or they did not enjoy their stay with us. So here's our form, and if we wanted to update the order of these questions, we can change the numbers here and then update sequence. But now let's just give this a try and see how that form turns out. So what we need to do, now that we've created the form, we need to install that form into a page. So we'll add content, then we'll come to the form section, and we'll add one. And it'll give us a list of all the different forms that have already been created. And I believe, I should have named it differently, but I believe this one without the colon is the one that we just did. So we'll add that, and that is it. So now our form can be filled out by the user, and then when they hit submit, it will send all this information to that email address that we previously entered. So I'll just fill this out with some random information, and then we'll click submit, and then we'll go to the email address, and we can see what the submitted email would look like. So after the user has submitted the form, this is the email we would receive. It'll say new form submission, and then the title of that form so we know where it's coming from, and then all this information that we requested in the form, their name, the questions and comments. It'll let us know that that box was checked, and then the response to that drop-down item. So a submission form can be a great way to capture information from the users that are visiting your site and get some great input.